Well, if there's two freshman phenomenons who have been talked about nationwide, it's Duke's Cooper Flagg and Baylor's VJ Edgecombe. The two guys putting up Sports Center-like plays night in and night out. And now the potential top 10, maybe even top 5 NBA draft picks will go head-to-head in round 2 of the NCAA tournament. Well, the postseason is officially here. High school football playoffs kick off tonight for so many of our Central Texas teams, including the 4-time district champion Harker Heights Knights, as they take on Cedar Hill, looking for their first round of the playoff victory since 2022. Oh, Lindsay, you couldn't have said it better. And you might not see that many people out here right now, but I bet you it's because they're getting rested for the big game that kicks off tomorrow. The Aggies getting ready to welcome Miami for their first college football playoff in history. A week ago, we asked the Bulldogs if they're playing for a state championship and they're somehow able to pull off the win, what will that moment feel like? All of them said, I guess it'll feel like a movie. Well, I don't know if the action starts now or if it started at the beginning of the 4 quarters. But hey guys, well, no matter the results of this one, history was already made for the Riesel Lady Indians just by being here for the first time in program history. But it's already time to put that game away and pull out the pen and paper and prep for game 2, as the Bears will now take on Duke, who dominated Mount St. Mary's in round 1. It's going to be the number 1 seed versus the number 9 seed, but it's a team that senior Jeremy Roach is quite familiar with. He transferred from the Blue Devils roster to Baylor this season, and now he'll rematch his former team in the big dance. Dreams are coming true tonight, and history could be made too. The 2025 NBA draft just a few minutes away. For Baylor fans, they've got their eyes set on freshman standout VJ Edgecombe. Well, I hope you guys are ready to party like it's 1999, because the last time the Robinson softball team won a state championship, well, not a single player on this year's roster was even born. Yes, 26 years ago, the Rockets won a state title, and they were able to do that for the first time since 1999, adding another trophy to their case. You guys are 1 win away from a trip to Jerry's World. Yeah. How good does that feel?
Yeah, it feels pretty dang good.
Something I think about with that game specifically, triple overtime's not an easy one, especially when that was their week 1 game last season. But you look around here and you see something that repeats often. Rockets never quit.
That's right.
It seems like it fits the mold very specifically when you think about a triple overtime thriller, or you see it on the baseball field if they're going into extra innings.
Right.
Robinson just has a way of finding a way.
That's right.
How much have you noticed that during your time so far?
Well, I've noticed it. It's everywhere, right?
They came out of the locker room, scored 17 unanswered points in that second half just for the Trojans to come all the way back in this one, scoring 21 back to go ahead and win this game. Ben, you know what they also say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. The Aggies going to want to leave this one here as they start to look ahead at 2025. Let's head over to Wildcat Stadium now, a battle of the big cats going on. Undefeated Temple hosting undefeated Shoemaker, and the sky painting the perfect picture for this showdown. Wildcat starting off with the ball at sophomore quarterback Kylan Basinger, who launches this ball, and he's got Preston Thomas there, who hauls it in. Temple in the red zone now, a few plays later, and it's going to be a QB keeper by Basinger here. Temple goes up 7-0. Check that out. He's pretty excited, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I would be